Well, hello there, YouTubers that are looking on YouTube, looking to learn things about old radios and old testers and things of that nature. I've been on that same quest myself here of late, and one of the most valuable things that I've learned, and I noticed they didn't really have a whole lot about it on YouTube, was a dim bulb tester. Anytime you go to these boards, one of the boards that I'm going to and learning a lot of stuff from is called Antique Radios, and I've been learning a lot of good information from those guys. And one of the things they shared with me that was basically said it was essential that you have is called a dim bulb tester. Now this is a simple circuit. You just put the bulb in circuit with your positive or would be your black wire, and in your wall outlet's going to be the small one. Your big one's always ground, so your small one, which was this wire here. So I cut that wire and I put this bulb in series, the filaments in series with that wire. Now you don't do anything to the ground wire, okay, to the neutral wire. That just stays whole. So you're putting, I know it sounds kind of weird at first, but what you're doing is that you're putting that bulb in a way to where it's going to act as a resistor of sorts. And what happens is when you power up some old tube burning gear, if you have a bad electrolytic capacitor or a dead short somewhere in that board, what's going to happen is that radio is going to make that bulb burn fairly bright. Now if that radio is burning good, the juice is flowing through it, that bulb is going to stay very dim. But we're going to turn this light out and give her a go now. This radio I'm going to turn on. She's on, and you can see the filament in this bulb is starting to glow at a very dim rate. Why we call it the dim bulb tester. And you can see it's also just trying to die down there. It's actually getting dimmer than what it was when it first came on, and that's exactly what you want to see. Now if you were to see that bulb get kind of bright and then go back dim, the old radio was trying to play, and then go back bright, you would know that you had you would have a power problem, a dead short problem, and you would know to shut that radio off in high-speed fashion, which can save a lot of components in this radio. And usually what happens when you run a radio that has a bad capacitor, you will hear a loud hum coming through the speakers. Well, if you ever hear that hum, shut it down immediately. But sometimes you won't hear a hum, and that bulb will tell you that you have a dead short. And if you keep running that radio in that condition, what's going to happen is you're going to burn out your transformer. Or, you know, there's other components you can burn out. You can even possibly burn out and short out tubes and so forth. So this little tester is going to be one of the most used items and gizmos in your shop if you're fooling around with old radios. If you like hitting garage sales and bringing these things home, like I do and so many people do, get yourself a dim bulb tester. From all the old guys I'm talking to on the internet, it is a must-have. It can save you a lot of trouble. Okay, guys, take a look at my other videos. Thanks for taking a watch on my video, and thank you for looking, and God bless.